Here's the problem with what's happening. And if you remember in the ECCP course, there's that red section that says eject to avoid a deadly crash. That's the segment I want you to rewatch, because this is exactly what's happening. You're having a deadly crash. And why are we having a deadly crash? The deadly crash is it is asking so much for you to see somebody at the Morgan Wallen concert. Oh my gosh, I hope he plays the Broadway Girl song, and then wow, look, there's one right there, and then the next thing you know, you're married before you leave the concert. It's too much to ask somebody to answer the phone cold and for you to go through who you are, how you're connected, the insight, and then start the conversation. This is where all that cortisol starts to go in their head, and it doesn't matter what you say. You could say you have the cure for cancer. They're probably going to go, Anthony, I'm stepping into a meeting and I'm getting ready to donate a kidney or whatever. Like, they come up with their list of excuses. So this is where I would rather you, if you're calling and they do answer, okay, like my old cowboy dad when he was alive used to answer, yellow, hey, Roy, Matt Easton over here at Easton University, you and I are connected on LinkedIn. Now, you gave 2 connections. I would just give 1, right? Because you gave the word connected on LinkedIn and I manage the accounts. I just pick one of those because we want to keep it light and fast, right? We're connected on LinkedIn. Full pause. Yeah. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Hey, wanted to reach out to you personally because I don't think we've worked with your team yet. Can I shoot you over a link to what we're doing here at EU so you can take a look when you have some time? Yeah, that would be perfect because I'm getting ready to step into a meeting. Perfect, Roy. What's the best email for you? It's roy@cowboy.com, right? This is, and I know this is counterintuitive, and you might be going, what the hell? I have a live person on the phone. Why am I ejecting? The reason why we're ejecting is you can either fly those damn airplanes, but a lot of them are going to hit the mountain, and when they say, I'm all good, I'm all set, you don't recover from that. There's no recovering from that. But if I just send you a link, now I can call you back the next day, and we're a little bit warmer, right? And I can say, I was thinking, and I'm just going to get ahead of myself here. They're always going to say the same thing when you call them back. Hey, I didn't get a chance to read your email yet. No worries. No worries. It's not even the reason why I was calling you. Why I wanted to reach out to you is there is something going on that every mid-size employer there in New Jersey is having to deal with. I just wanted to give you a heads up on it. Now they're going to be like, sure, what is it? Right? Because you're eating the elephant in small bites. I'm just telling you right now, cure for cancer. You could reincarnate the Beatles. You could come up with a car that doesn't need electricity or gasoline. They're not going to have that conversation on the first, I just answered the phone and I don't know who the hell you are. So that's where I'm ejecting. If I am truly cold calling, I'm ejecting and just sending that email. Now, you shouldn't have to eject very often. Why? It's 2025. Nobody answers their phones, which is totally different. That's where we were going with from the private, your script for the insight. Now, because it's a voicemail, Anthony, Matt Easton over here at Easton TC3PS, you and I are connected there because I manage all the relationships with the mid-sized companies there in New Jersey. There is something going on that the top employers there in New Jersey, it's a little secret, they're kind of passing along with each other. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of what's up here. I'm on my mobile, 720-660-3202. Now when he calls me back, again, I don't have to send a link to what we're doing. Does that make sense, Anthony? It's not your script, and it's not you. And anybody else, feel free to unmute yourself if you're like, Matt, it's you. It only happens to you. It is almost impossible to have quality conversations straight out. And this is why the whole cold calling industry, this is why spam caller blacklists and all that stuff happened, is because people try to call somebody and one call close them. Doesn't work, right? This is where our process is like freaking fishing with dynamite, because if they've called me back because I left them a voicemail and they're like, yeah, I got your voicemail, I was curious. Now I'm the expert and they're asking me for help, right? If I call you, I am a pest and I'm a salesperson and I'm bothering you. Even if I have the cure for cancer, reincarnated Beatles, right? Car that doesn't need water, electricity, gasoline, and goes 5,000 miles an hour, right? Space travel, whatever it is, the coolest thing is, if I call you on it, you're like salesperson. But if I just called you and said, yeah, man, you and I are connected through the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce there. Just got out of a lunch meeting. There is something going on that I wanted to give you a heads up on. And you call me back. Now I'm an expert and you wanted the damn heads up. So you're on the right track with everything. Just don't try and force it if they answer on that first call.